Morning. Don't know where you are, but where I am. It's early. The world's still stretching, the coffee's hot, and the signals are already coming in. Let's take a look before the day starts making demands. This is Signal Check with Adrian North. It's Friday, July 17th. Coffee's doing its job, the sky's shifting from dark to that early blue. And somewhere right now, someone just logged in to find out what broke overnight. Let's see what moved while we slept. AI is getting really good at finding security holes. It can read millions of lines of code, spot patterns, flag weird behavior, and is changing how offensive security teams do their work. But here's the thing. Finding a bug isn't the same as proving it. You can have an AI highlight something suspicious, but until a human demonstrates the exploit, builds the proof of concept, shows exactly how an attacker could leverage it, it's just a maybe. The standard hasn't changed. A finding has to be proven before it becomes useful. So, yeah, AI is making the hunt faster, but the verification, that still requires someone who knows what they're doing. The tools got smarter, but the bar didn't drop. Zoom just patched a critical flaw in their Windows client. We're talking account takeover territory. The vulnerability, tracked as CVE 2020-65341-TOVE, scored high enough that if you're running Zoom Workplace for Windows, you'll want to update immediately. The details are sparse but critical, and account takeover in the same sentence means someone could have potentially hijacked your session without much effort. Zoom pushed the fix quickly. If auto updates are off, this one's worth checking manually, because the last thing you need is someone joining your Monday morning stand-up. Two members of Scattered Spider just got 5.5 years each. Owen Flowers, 18, and Dalhad Jubair, 20. They hacked Transport for London back in 2024, stole about 29 million pounds worth of data, compromised the details of 148,000 people. They were sentenced Thursday at Woolwich Crown Court. Scattered Spider's been on the tier for years now. Casino breaches supply chain hid social engineering at scale. This sentencing is one of the first times we're seeing serious consequences catch up to the group. And honestly, it might not slow them down much, but it does send a signal. You can operate in the shadows for a while, but eventually the math catches up. If you're a runner, and you've been looking outside this week trying to decide whether to lace up or hit the treadmill, the answer is pretty clear. Air quality across the Midwest and Northeast is dangerous. Wildfire smoke doesn't care how fit you are. It gets in your lungs, reduces oxygen uptake, stresses your cardiovascular system. If the AQI is in the red, it's not worth the risk. I know the treadmill feels like a compromise, but breathing clean air while you run? That's not a compromise. That's just smart. Speaking of running in tough conditions, 2 people died from heat-related causes during races in France last Sunday. One in Paris, one in Lyon. It's a brutal reminder that hydration isn't just about drinking water, it's about matching fluid, sodium, and carbohydrate to the distance and effort in front of you. A short, easy run? Water's probably fine. A long tempo or a race in the heat. You need electrolytes, you need calories, and you need to start hydrating before you're thirsty. Because by the time you feel it, you're already behind. The body doesn't wait, and in extreme heat, the margin for error shrinks fast. And finally, the EU just made it official. Google will be forced to share its search data and open up parts of its AI stack on Android. This has been coming for a while, but now it's locked in. Google says the changes could endanger user privacy and security. The EU says it's about competition and keeping the playing field level. What it really means is that smaller companies will get access to the data and infrastructure that Google's been building for decades. Does that create opportunities? Absolutely. Does it also create risks? Yeah, probably. Opening up tightly controlled systems always does, but the EU's made its call. And Google's going to have to adapt. Again? That's Signal Check for today. Close the tabs, step outside, the day's waiting. We'll talk again next time.